This is a poor family of 3 because people exploit oil, causing them to be trapped in ice caves. This is the coldest area in the Arctic. Every few seconds they stick their heads out, prevent water from freezing. When they have no strength, will die of asphyxia and hypoxia. The local villagers are experienced, he told reporters. Whales can last up to 2 days. Mike is a reporter. Although I really want to save them, I am powerless. He told Jenny about it. Jenny is a volunteer. He is also a caring person. After knowing the situation, she found the oil tycoon on the spot. Let them carry out the rescue plan. The result was tragic. Jenny was dragged away in public. She didn't give up. Find the governor again. After hearing Jenny's statement, the governor smiled. Use so much power just to save a few whales? Jenny failed again. After Mike's report, the matter quickly ferments. Got a lot of people's attention. The local town is overcrowded. There are people who come to see the excitement. Someone came to save the whale. And the tourists. Local hotels even start at low prices. It costs US $500 for one night. Seeing things get bigger and bigger. Oil tycoon can't sit still. Agreed to Jenny's request. Providing icebreakers to rescue whales. The governor is even more so. Although I hate Jenny so much, but in the face of the media, I have to promise my full cooperation. But there is bad news. The local villagers live by killing whales. They suggest killing whales to make a lot of money. A poor whale of 3 was trapped in an ice cave. The local people proposed killing whales to increase income. Jenny, of course not. I will do my best to oppose the blockade. In order to make a good impression on the media, agreed to let Jenny rescue. They constantly smash the ice. Serious head injury. Not far from them is the sea, but there is an ice wall that goes deep into the sea. Blocked their way. The icebreaker is on its way. No one knows whether they can survive. Then they found the baby. I haven't come up for a breath for a long time. Such a cruel temperature. Jenny disregarded all opposition. I immediately decided to take a look at the water. As a result, I saw a shocking scene. In the tail of a whale cub, entangled in a broken fishing net. No wonder it has no strength to surface. Jenny cut the fishing net carefully. The whale cub finally broke free. Due to prolonged suffocation, make it seriously ill. Breathing sounds become different. The cold weather is getting colder. The speed at which whales break the ice can't catch up with the speed of ice. People helped break the ice. It still has little effect. Look at the thermometer. At this time, the temperature was 50 degrees below zero. At this time, 2 volunteers found Jenny. Say they invented a machine. Can break ice quickly. Jenny thought they were liars. I turned them down on the spot. But when she heard the news from the scene, immediately turn around and find the 2 men. The situation is critical. She can only choose to believe it. They came to the scene soon. Just about to start. The engine was frozen. They found the engine again. If you want not to be frozen, you can only start it all the time. This behavior was stopped by the captain. The narrow enclosed space of the helicopter. The smoke from the engine can kill people, so they came up with an idea. Leave the helicopter door open. It didn't take long for an accident to happen. The captain's eyelids were frozen together. The whale was trapped in an ice cave. The only change is that the water surface is about to freeze. People found icebreakers for rescue. To prevent the engine from freezing, they can only start all the way. The helicopter flies with the hatch open, but an accident happened soon. The captain's eyelids were frozen together. Mike stuck out his tongue at the crucial moment. Although the method is unhygienic, it is direct and effective. Icebreaker works. Temporarily alleviated the ice crisis, but trouble followed. Icebreaker to rescue. Fell into the pothole of the Arctic Ocean. At present, it is difficult to protect oneself. The only straw is gone. Can the whale be saved? Now it's an unknown. The body of the little whale is getting weaker and weaker. I even need my mother's help to breathe. Next, more and more caring people. They are united. A lot of vents were dug near the whale. An ice wall that extends all the way to the high seas. Whether they can live or not depends on their nature. At this time, a Soviet icebreaker suddenly appeared. The United States and the Soviet Union at that time. During the Cold War, it is not easy for the Soviet Union to lend a helping hand. Whales are smart. According to people's ventilation, keep moving toward the high seas. People found a serious problem. The little whale disappeared. Experienced villagers told Jenny the little whale may be dead. Otherwise, its parents won't leave it behind.
But he could no longer hold on. Bam Bam is dead.
The Soviet icebreaker finally arrived. It slammed into the rock-solid ice wall. The first time it hit the ice wall, the grain wire did not move. The second time, cracks appeared in the ice wall. Hit again for the third time. This time, the horsepower is full. It drove up the ice wall. Press a large hole out of the ice wall. The whale was frightened by the sound of impact, just when people think they dare not appear. when whales come to the high seas, happy as if in water. The shortcoming is that their children are no longer there. Seeing whales saved, Jenny was relieved at last. The Soviet Union's aid this time, so that the relations between the two countries can be eased. These two volunteers, famous for saving whales, make the icebreaker business prosperous. Jenny and Mike like each other. Found your other half.